In Chapel Hill, they love to say if the good Lord's not a Tar Heel, why did he make the sky Carolina blue? Glad to have you with us. Kenan Stadium in Chapel Thrill and home to the North Carolina Tar Heels. Today, a couple of teams getting set to square off in an ACC battle. As we'll see, the Boston College Eagles taking on the winners of 6 straight, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Boston College lined up, ready to kick off and get things going. On the run from inside his own 5.
What are you doing, buddy?
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the North Carolina Tar Heels offense will have the first possession of the game.
What are you doing?
Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy,
Why aren't you in
way
bed?
to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's
bed?
got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
Now on 2nd down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. With the catch, it's Clemens. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Daddy Blue.
Looking to move it through the air.
Come on, Blue.
He's going to take off. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You can see
Daddy,
he wanted to throw the
Daddy
football.
right
When
there.
it's not there, don't force it.
Daddy,
Tuck it
Daddy
down,
right
get some
there.
positive yards.
What?
Now on 2nd down.
Daddy's golden now. Daddy.
Gold?
Mhm.
I've seen gold.
He's looking to throw. Unleashes one. Wide open downfield. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
Nice patience by the quarterback here, working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense.
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, North Carolina! You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they covered the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Eagles offense will try to get something started with their first possession. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective
Huddle
football
on the
teams.
deck.
Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Finds his tight end. And this junior loves to show off that big arm. Boston College right back to the line.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Looking for space. It's Schaefer. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third down, he drops the throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Boston College will send out the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job.
He's loose. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Pressure coming. He's taking the shot. Fires into traffic, picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time. But you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Bates. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Trying play action. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. They try to pop a run on the draw.
Ooh, what a tackle. Dunked him.
From getting to the first down marker. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. And see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He's got it. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw at this drive.
He's going to pass. He's got it. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it
now
down
he's
to the
cooking.
25.
Man,
Now I'm
defense,
cooking.
got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback,
Cooking it up.
disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
I didn't see him.
Toward the end zone.
Dang it.
Into
Another
double
bad
coverage, and he
decision.
picked it off. And they'll
Didn't
drag
see
him
him.
down after a good return on the interception.
Just hiding out in the end
This is
zone.
obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Looking for more room. The 40. The 20. Inside the 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown.
Okay, I need you to sit down here.
And I love the play call.
You're killing
Oftentimes
me.
offensively, you like to throw the football deep down on your own end and take shots because you're anticipating man coverage.
Huh?
So if you get a receiver that can get
You
behind
need to
the
go lay
defense,
in
it
bed.
has a chance to be a home run type play. And you saw it work out exactly that way right there.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A bit of an
You got a
under-the-radar
couple
game
minutes.
this week, guys, but take a look at this. Penn State is running away with things, and it's thanks in large part to an offense that's been firing on all cylinders. They're up 14 over Maryland. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He's got his man.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Working that left side. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. He's looking to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks in a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
And it's no good. He missed it.
Wow.
And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up. To the ground with the back. And he is stopped behind the line, and that's how we'll finish the first quarter. We're through.
You going to bed at halftime.
What a back-and-forth battle between these
8
two
minutes.
quarterbacks as we look at the stats. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Got it in the middle. It's Banks.
Quit
They make the
picking
stop
at
right
that.
there. Good pickup. It's still short of the
I
first
told
down.
you stop.
Boston College wants to play fast. Shotgun snap on third down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Schuster. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Give to the running back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Power football with the run. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. This Boston College offense has it working.
I
Well,
heard.
if at first you don't succeed, try again, right? It's been really hard for this offense in this game to run the football, but they finally break off a big run there. That could be the play they need to really generate momentum and get this run game going.
And that will go backwards. A negative play, and that defense on high alert that time. This offense has a second down play. Back to throw, it's Humphries. Finds his man. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Coming after it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Banks. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Boston College will send out the punt team.
Finished.
How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Going deep. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
You know the saying, no risk it, no biscuit. If you want big plays on offense, you've got to be able to take shots. They didn't hit that one, but moving ahead in the second half, expect this offense to keep dialing them in.
And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. New set of downs after that completion. He wants to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Tar Heels. What a catch and run for 6.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a
all right, let's go get another defensive stop.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Huh?
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Boston College
which team is on
sending
defense?
the offense back onto the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep
What
him
color?
on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter. This
Blue?
offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Quickly out to the tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. To the air, it's Humphreys. Makes his connection. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Golden Eagles are in the hurry-up. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. They really have no choice here. This is a no-brainer. You go for it here on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And this will throw incomplete, and they'll turn it over on down.
Now we're going to go.
And sometimes the best defense is a little bit lucky. He was open. He had a chance to make a play. He just drops it through his hand. It was pretty good defense, but you take those breaks when you can get them.
He's got an open man. His defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Throws to the tight end.
No
And
way.
interception number 3 on the day. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a
Thrown
turnover.
3 interceptions, boy.
The roar of the crowd
Probably all that
trying
I've
to
thrown
fuel
all year
this defense
in
to
this
keep
game.
them pinned in their own end. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Hand off from the gun. Smashes through. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
It was topping these.
Comes out throwing on first down. Unloads to the wideout.
They do that against the blitz.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Starting to feel a little pressure. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. Pocket starts to collapse. Snagged in the middle. It's Banks. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Looking to move it through the air. Throws for the tight end.
Where is my defender?
Is a busted play. Incomplete.
Where's my defender?
You get in your mind before the snap a lot of times where you're going with the football. And sometimes you lock on it a little bit too long. And right there, I think he did. He'd probably want that throwback.
And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Looking to throw it again. Right down the middle.
No.
It's complete. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Golden Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover. Pick up the first. Looking downfield, it's Humphries. Quick strike complete. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Third down, and this crowd will blow out a vocal cord to help this defense. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They'll try to cap off this drive with it. They get through, and it's blocked. Defense has it. All by himself down the middle. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, UNC! Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half.
Yeah, buddy.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. On the ground, it's Schaefer. A run up the middle is stuck for no gain.
All right, halftime.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Okay.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Chapel Hill. What a
Halftime. Go up to bed. Go lay down. I'll be okay.
Each of these two offenses has looked like well-oiled machines,
I'm
but it
coming
doesn't take a genius to figure out these two passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working. And I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime.
BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think even if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys won.
Go, William.
You riled yourselves up, and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Boston College right back to the line. He's looking to throw on third and short. He's going to let one fly down the middle.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Ow. You got it.
That return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the play. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Hold it.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Let's see what they've got on second down. The give to the tailback. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. A strike downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
They're trying to get to him. Steps away. Got out of trouble and throws. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
This is exactly why this guy is your QB. He does such a great job of buying time, has such great speed, just stresses the defense. What do you want to do? You want to blitz me? Sure, I'm going to scramble outside the pocket, complete the...
Touchdown, North Carolina! And they take it in for 6 more points. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability, that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, you know, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably scored pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate
William, get in bed.
plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
I will come in there when I'm done.
Come to the line in the hurry up. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And he gets it done.
Go lay down.
They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. A first down for the offense. Dropping back, it's Humphreys. Picked off. Got room on the return. He's at the 20. He steps out of bounds, but not only does he get the ball back, what a return to set up his offense. Looking for a productive play on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got it. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Slams it ahead. Touchdown, Tar Heels! with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
North Carolina, 35. Boston College, 7.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Feeling some heat. Catch in the middle, it's Washington. And
Look.
he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And the 45 on its way. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. BC back to work after picking up the first down. Going with the counter play here. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. It's a draw. Runs through the tackle. And we've been waiting to see the spin move, and so too had the defense. They were ready for it. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the first down. To the air, it's Humphries. Firing to the right, complete. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. To the air on first down. Going for it all. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Boston College.
And I love the wheel route. I love calling it because most of the time I'm going to get my running back who's a fast athlete in space against a linebacker or somebody who can't catch him. Nice play design.
Get in bed.
Throwing it out in front of him. He does the rest, gets in for the touchdown.
Boston College.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Trying to get to him. And as he throws, he makes a catch. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
And those long shots, man, I tell you what, it takes a little bit longer to develop. So as a quarterback, you know you got to buy a little bit of time. Mad respect, man. Hanging in there, knowing he's going to get hit, but still making the big play down the field.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
Looking left. Got his man. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive, regardless of what the score is, regardless how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
Got enough space. Touchdown, UNC. And the beatdown has ensued. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
That makes the score North Carolina 42. Boston
He'll He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. Wants to throw. It's Humphries. Out of the backfield, he's open.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
They've got the screen set up. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. A new set of downs after the completion.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Trying to find his man on first down. Gets rid of it. Makes the grab. It's Schaefer.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late. They're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
And the completion gives them a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. Boston College putting together a very efficient drive. They keep attacking through the air. Got it set up on the outside. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down. Completion a little short of the sticks. It's second down. He's looking to throw. Now adjusting. He'll pull it down. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. He'll come out throwing on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Schuster.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
They're bringing heat. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
To the air, it's Humphries. Quickly complete. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Try to get it on the ground.
Dang it.
He's got enough to give Boston College the first down. This has become almost
boys.
automatic. 4th and 1, go for it. They did, and they got it.
No doubt about it. No discussion. I don't need to consult my offensive coordinator. I don't need to consult my defensive coordinator. We're going for that, and we're going to get it, and we're going to go for it. And if we don't get it, we're going to go for it the next time.
And they try to run inside,
Huh?
and there is nowhere to go.
How about a defender being a
We're in the
heat-seeking
second.
missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
He's going to pass on second down. Floating away. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously you don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
Fires to the middle. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Boston College.
Get in the
Nice
bag.
pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling, and you're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them.
Facebook.
Offense set on first down. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Second down coming up. Let's go. They'll keep it on the ground.
Shoot.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
The throw to the outside is complete. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
It's all about critical downs and distances on defense. You want to be great unit defensively, you've got to be good on third down and in the red zone. For this defense giving up a third down like that, that is just a gut punch.
They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the wideout.
God.
A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. On the run, fires downfield. Gonna throw it to the right. He's got his man. Touchdown, North Carolina! And the punishment has been extended. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the fourth, and they are going to go to 7-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Kansas State has just had no answer to the ferocious tail kicking they're taking today. And if you thought this coach was colorful before, wait till his postgame.
And this fumble bounces out of bounds. And you could just feel a collective sigh of relief when that ball rolled out of bounds.
Yeah, that defense, they looked excited. You see all those bodies trying to run over and jump on that football? That offense is very lucky that thing trickled out of bounds.
And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
And this defense has put a game together. It is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You can tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
After the incompletion, looking at second down. Dropping back, it's Humphreys. He'll pull it down and run. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on third down.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job. Buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more dangerous.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got it in the middle. It's Washington. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down.
By the receiver. Picks up 9. First down for the offense.
He's going to pass. Fires to the right. Intercepted. And with that turnover, we come to the close of this game.
BC. Sayonara. See you later. Now, biggest game of the year, I believe, is next week.
This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and...
Which is Clemson. I believe so. Yep. Represent the ACC here. Winner gets inside track to represent the one side. Does he have Clemson? No. So, next week we play Clemson and Acing. Better known as Asshat. Hilarious. Ha. Three games left. 3 games. User game and 2 CPUs. Oops, wrong one. We out.